Hello guys and welcome back to this video. And in this video, we are going to learn what is the concept of tokens and tokenization. Right. Now, what do I mean by tokens? What is tokens, right? So when it comes to the definition of tokens, it's way bit more complex to understand. But yes, let us try to understand it in a simpler manner. Okay. So what are tokens basically? Tokens are nothing but just a sequence of character. That's it, right? So that is what a token is, right? Sequence of characters in a particular document that are grouped together as a useful semantic for like unit for processing, right? So when it comes to tokens, so I can say that it is nothing but the characters that you group together, right? The character that you group together that makes sense, right? For processing. That is a token. Now what these characters can be? They can be a word, they can be a number, they can be a punctuation mark, or like anything, right? It can be like anything. And the process of breaking down the text into tokens is tokenization. Now suppose let us understand it with an example. Okay. Oh my god, not here. Where I'm going. Yeah. So let us understand it with an example. Okay. So yeah, example of tokenization in text. So when it comes to text tokenization, first of all, there are many tokenization, as I already told you, that text tokenization, punctuation marks tokenization, and all these things, right? So let us understand what is text tokenization, right? So there are three types of text tokenization: word as a token, sentence as a token, and subword as a token, right? Now let us, for example, here is a word, here is a sentence called chat gpt is amazing, right? So this is my sentence. Oh my god, I need to place this. Okay, so this is my sentence which says chat gpt is amazing, right? So what would be a word tokenization for this particular sentence, right? So this particular sentence has three words and one exclamation mark as well. We cannot forget this exclamation mark, right? So we have three words and one exclamation mark, right? So when it comes to the word tokenization of this particular sentence, it would be something like this: chat gpt, it's a word, right? Chat gpt is a word, so it will act as one token. Is, right? Is a word, will act as another token, and amazing will act as the third question, and this exclamation mark will act as the fourth token for this particular word, right? So this particular sentence, right? So when it comes to the word tokenization, the most common form of tokenization is known as my word tokenization, where the text is split into the word and the punctuation marks, right? So yes, chat gpt is amazing, punctuation mark is there, right? So it will, like, each and the tokens would be chat gpt is amazing and punctuation mark will be a token. Then it comes to sentence tokenization, where each and every sentence, right, the here the text is divided into sentence token, right? So as we know, this complete will act as a complete token, right? This complete sentence will act as a token. And then it comes to the most interesting tokenization, that is my subword tokenization. So subword tokenization, now what it will do, it will break one word into subwords. Okay, it will break one complete word into subwords, which is, suppose, chat gpt. Okay, so here chat chat is a subword and gpt is a subword, right? Chat is a subword and gpt is a subword, right? So chat gpt is divided into the two subwords, that is chat and gpt. So now chat gpt is acting as a two token. One token is chat and the other token is gpt. Is, of course, is cannot be divided, so yes, is individual will act as one token. And amazing, so it has divided amazing into two tokens, one is amaze and the other one is ing. Now what is the importance of sub tokenization? See, sub tokenization plays very important role. Now suppose, how, right? Now suppose you have misspelled something, right? You have misspelled something. Okay, so what this subword tokenization will do, if you have misspelled anything, now if you have misspelled anything, so this will do, this tokenization, this part of tokenization will understand what you are trying to say. right? This will understand what you are trying to say, because since you have misspelled, right, but it will divide that word into subwords and can still figure it out what exactly you were trying to say. And that's how ChatGPT deals with your misspelled word in a correct output. Got it? Tokenization, the concept of tokenization. Now, what is the importance of tokenization, right? So, tokenization is a vital in NLP, right? Okay, NLP, we will discuss NLP as well, natural language processing. What is NLP? We will discuss that as well later on, not now, of course, right? So, in NLP, what happens? So, suppose you have very complex problem, right? You have a very complex problem statement that you need to break down. Okay, so of course we must be knowing this thing, that okay, larger problem statements are always hard to solve, right? But if we try to break down that problem statement into different sub parts, and we try to solve that sub parts first, right, then then that problem is way more easier to solve, right? So that is what the beneficial, that is what the importance of tokenization basically. So what does we do? We just break the larger problem statement into smaller problem statement, which is way more easier for us to uh, uh, solve. Okay, then comes handling the ambiguity in the text, right? Now, as I told you, if you have misspelled something, if you have not pronounced, if you have not, you don't know the correct meaning of that word, and if still you are writing that, so these kind of ambiguities can be easily handled with the help of tokenization, right? The proper tokenization resolves the language ambiguities, preserving the text meaning, right? The tokenization will always preserve your original text meaning and will resolve the ambiguity if there is any, right? Okay, perfect. Then comes the building blocks. Okay, so as I told you, tokenization is always a building blocks, basic tokenization or model training. Yeah, it can always be helpful in training your models, right? Because when it comes to tokenization, right, in machine learning, especially in models like neural networks used in NLP, the input data needs to be in numeric form, right? Tokenization is a step to convert text into that format. Okay, perfect. Because as we know, right, they need a numeric format, right? So we can easily convert our tokenization into numeric format. Just for an example, not I'm not saying that this is exactly what happens, but yes, just for an example, if I have a word, say any word, R, A R E R, okay, or maybe U, Y O U, okay. So what sub tokenization will do? It will divide Y, O, and U into three different words, and then individual word we can convert it into the numeric format by using a sky code and all, right? And then if we feed that numeric, right? So what we will do? We will first break down U into the different subword tokenization, and then each and every word will be allotted a numeric value according to the ASCII code or whatever it is, and then that value is being fed to the machine, right? Because as we know, the neural networks, they only understand the numeric data, right? So we have to give the numeric data, and this tokenization helps in that. Okay, this is clear, I guess, right? Okay, perfect. Enhancing processing, yeah, NLP processing, it always enhance the processing. As I told you, sub problems are easier to solve, they are way more easier to understand and all those things. So yes, they will of course enhance the processing. Okay, so yes, I guess that was the complete concept of tokenization. I guess that should be clear to you, right? So yes, I guess that's the end of this video, and we'll meet again in the other video with a new topic. Thank you.